You stood there by the platform where the twilight kissed your skin. Your suitcase full of silence and the places you had been. I asked if you were leaving or just trying to pretend. You smiled and said some journeys never truly end. And the world felt like it paused, letting every shadow fall, as if time itself was waiting for your voice to make the call. After the last train left, it was just you and me, holding all the moments we were scared we wouldn't keep. Even with the night so heavy, you felt like something meant. After the last train left, love finally made sense. We walked along the tracks until the city disappeared. You shared your quiet worries, all the futures that you feared. I held your trembling fingers like they carried fire and frost, and whispered not all endings have to start with something lost. Your heart was like a lantern flickering against the cold, but every fragile flicker felt more precious than the gold. After the last train left, all the noise fell away, leaving space for all the words we never found the strength to say. Even in the quiet darkness, your touch was heaven sent. After the last train left, love finally made sense. If tomorrow seems uncertain and the tracks all disappear, know I'll walk beside you even when the path's unclear. We don't need the world to tell us where we should begin, just the echo of your heartbeat pulling softly from within. After the last train left, we found something like home, in the spaces of the silence where our lonely hearts had grown. Even if the dawn forgets the promises we made, after the last train left, love finally made sense. You came into my evening like a storm that never breaks, quiet on the surface, hiding everything it takes. You told me you were scared that love would tear you from within, but in your trembling honesty, I heard my heart begin. And the room grew soft around us, like the calm before the rain. Every truth you tried to whisper washed away a little pain. In the echoes beneath your gentle storm, I found a place where wounded dreams can slowly be reborn. Even when your fears rise high and your heartbeat loses form, I'll stay in the echoes of your gentle storm. We walked along the shoreline where the waves forgot their rage. Your voice grew warm and open, like a page without a page. You said your past was heavy, filled with moments you regret, but every scar you carried held a beauty I won't forget. And the sky above was trembling, like it longed to understand, as if the clouds themselves were learning softness from your hands. In the echoes beneath your gentle storm, where the quiet breaks the chaos and the hurt grows soft and warm. Even if the night grows wild and reshapes what we've sworn, I'll stay in the echoes of your gentle storm. If you fear you'll fall to pieces in the dark of your own mind, I'll gather every piece of you and hold them like they shine. You don't need perfection, just a heart that still feels torn. I've loved you through the thunder, I love you through the storm. In the echoes beneath your gentle storm, where the frail becomes the fearless and the lost becomes reborn. Even when the dawn arrives and steals the night's soft form, echoes of your gentle storm. You were leaning on the guardrail where the world felt small and slow. The moon was hiding half its face, like it had secrets left to show. Your voice was barely trembling when you asked if love could stay, or if every tender promise somehow drifts too far away. And the night began to shimmer like it knew what we'd become, two wanderers chasing comfort in the places we'd undone. Fireflies on midnight roads, lighting every shadow that we never dared to hold. Even if tomorrow breaks the things we used to know, we'll find our way by fireflies on midnight roads. We drove beneath the streetlights where the city turns to haze. You let your laughter flow like water, cleansing all your yesterdays. I listen to your stories, every heartbreak, every bruise, and whispered even wounded hearts still get to choose. And the silence in your breathing felt like something healing slow, a fragile truth unfolding where the old regrets let go. Fireflies on midnight roads, carving out a tenderness through every gust that blows. Even when the miles get rough and doubts begin to grow, we'll follow all those fireflies on midnight road. If your voice turns faint and shaky from the weight you try to hide, I'll be the quiet hand that holds you steady through the ride. You don't need to shine for me, I see you in the dark. Your fire still burning softly underneath your guarded heart. walk with you by fireflies on Midnight Road. We met beneath the sunrise that was barely waking up. The sky was painted silver in your half-forgotten cup. You smiled like you've been running from a storm you couldn't name, but somehow in that moment I felt shelter in your frame. And though your voice was quiet, every word cut bright and true. Like dawn itself was teaching me the way to look at you. 'Cause we're hearts made of morning rain, soft enough to break, but strong enough to stay. Even if the days grow heavy with the weight of yesterday, we're hearts made of You told me all your shadows as we walked the empty streets. Said you feared the kind of loving that could bring you to your knees. I held your worries gently like a note you'd never send, and promised I'd be honest even when the edges bend. And though the world had changed you in 1,000 sort of ways, like a dream you can't reclaim, I'll hold the sky above you till the sunrise learns your name. No matter where your footsteps drift or how your fears remain, I love the storm inside you like a tender healing flame. pulled off by the shoreline where the night began to grow. Your hair was dancing wild beneath the amber radio glow. You said love feels like a compass, never steady, never wrong, just a heartbeat in the distance that keeps urging you along. And suddenly the silence felt like more than empty space. It held the words you never spoke but painted on your face. Where the lights on the long road home, you held my hand like I was something you had always known. Even when the world turned cold and we felt so alone, you were the fire in the lights on the long road. Yeah. We shared a cup of coffee at a diner lost in time. Your laughter spilled like lightning in a place without a sign. You traced circles on the window, said you feared the morning sun. But promise you'll keep trying if I stayed until we won. And though our past was heavy, we were learning how to bend. Two souls that found direction in the warmth of where we'd been. With the lights on the long road home, you turned my quiet into something I could finally own. Even when the nights grew harsh and hearts felt overthrown, you were the glow behind the lights on the long road home. If ever you feel stranded in the shadows of your doubt, I'll drive through every darkness just to pull your heart back out. 'Cause loving you's a map that never leads me far astray. It's the sunrise in the distance, guiding every step I take. found you on the doorstep where the night forgot to fade. Your eyes were chasing memories in the corners of the shade. You whispered that you're tired of the battles you can't win. But darling, broken hearts still know where love begins. And the silence wrapped around us like it knew what we had lost. Every fragile breath you took could melt the deepest frost. With the moonlight on your broken door, I saw the flame you thought had died begin to burn once more. Even if the dawn forgets the reasons we adore, there's a world inside your heart worth fighting for. We wandered through the alleys where the city held its breath. Your voice was like a lantern standing firm against the death. You told me every promise felt too fragile to believe, but when your hand found mine, I felt the fear begin to leave. And the night began to shimmer like a truth we didn't speak, falling gently through the cracks of all the secrets we keep. With the moonlight on your broken door, you let the softer parts of you become what I adore. Even if tomorrow takes us farther than before, I'll still hold the light that shines from your core. Underneath what you recall, lean on me, I'll stand beside you even when you fall. You don't need to be unshaken for your love to be enough. Sometimes the bravest hearts are the ones still learning trust. were sitting by the window where the moon cut through the glass, tracing dreams upon the shadows of the years. touch of fingers felt your heartbeat pulling near, and in the quiet of that moment, everything felt clear. You said love is just a whisper, caught between the wrong and right, but your eyes were singing memories brighter than the night, and the shadows on your smile hold the stories that you've carried for a long, long while. Even if the world turns cold and we walk 1,000 miles, I'll be there behind the shadows on your smile. We wandered down the back streets where the lamplight kissed your face. You told me every promise feels like time we can replace. I held your doubts like fragile notes you never learned to send, and swore that I would stay even if the pieces wouldn't mend. And somehow in the silence, all the fear began to fade, like the night itself was learning how our love was gently made. And the shadows on your smile glow with every quiet truth you've tried to hide. Even if the dawn forgets the reasons why we tried, I'll be living in the shadows on your smile. If your heart grows tired of running from the ghosts you used to keep, let me be the warmth that holds you when the world forgets to speak. You don't need a perfect story for your soul to feel alive, just the courage in your smile, and I'll stand by your side. And the shadows on your smile are the pieces of your past that make you shine worthwhile. Even if the road grows dark for just a little while, I'll be here behind the shadows on your smile. We walked along the river where the streetlights kissed the tide, your fingers laced with mine like something fragile learning why. You said you didn't trust the future, but tonight felt strangely new, And in the trembling of your voice I heard the truth I always knew. Love is just a journey made of choices we can't see. But you held on like a heartbeat searching desperately for me. With the stars between our hands, we found a place to stand, somewhere safe inside the chaos where the night begins to land. Even if tomorrow breaks the things we never planned, we'll still hold the stars between our hands. You told me once that love meant accepting every scar, that even gentle dreams can leave the deepest marks by far. I wrapped my jacket around your shoulders when the wind grew bold, and you whispered that my quiet was the warmth you never told. And every step we took felt like a story meant to last. Two wanderers rewriting all the pain of seasons past. With the stars between our hands, we learned to understand how the smallest touch can soften everything we never planned. Even if the world keeps turning faster than we can, we'll still hold the stars between our hands. If the night becomes too heavy and your doubts begin to rise, I'll be standing in the shadows waiting just to warm your skies. You don't have to shine for me, I'll love the darkness too. Every quiet constellation finds its meaning next to you. With the stars between our hands, we'll face what's yet unplanned. Every heartbeat like a promise, neither time nor fear can bear. And even if forever feels too fragile to withstand, we'll still hold the stars between our hands. You stood beneath the lamplight like a dream I almost knew. Your shadow brushed the pavement while the night leaned close to you. I asked if you were waiting for a reason not to leave. You said sometimes the quiet makes it harder to believe. And the world grew still around us like it feared to break the spell. Every breath you tried to hide was a story you'd never tell. By the last light on your street, every fragile truth you whispered made my trembling steady beat. Even if the dawn decides to pull us off our feet, last light on your street. We walked along the sidewalk where the city lost its sound. You shared the heavy memories that kept pulling your heart down. I held your hand so gently, like a promise warm and small, and said the stars above us still can find us through the fall. And the night began to soften, like it knew we both were scared. But your voice was like a refuge in a world that never cared. By the last light on your street, you uncovered every fear you tried so long to keep. Even when the shadows gathered underneath your feet, I held you through the dark. By the last light on your street. If the quiet gets too heavy and your doubts begin to rise, I'll be standing in the doorway with a lantern for your skies. You don't need to shine for me, just breathe the truth you see. Love lies strongest in the fragile and the meek. By the last light on your street, where your heart first learned to open and my soul first learned to speak. Even if tomorrow fades or memories retreat, I'll hold you in that glow. By the last light on your street. We met beside the shoreline where the tide forgot its pace. You held the ocean in your voice and sunlight in your face. You told me you'd been drifting through the years you couldn't name, but somehow in your quiet I felt something finally change. And the world fell into rhythm like it waited for your breath. A fragile truth was forming in the space your silence left. And the ties between our fingers hold the stories that we've carried through the storms that linger. Even when the sky grows heavy, still your touch grows sweeter in the ties between our fingers. You said love is just a shoreline shaped by everything we lose, a lesson carved in water by the choices that we choose. I told you every sorrow brings us closer to the light. You smiled like dawn was rising softly in the night. And every step beside you felt like something meant to stay. between our fingers. Came into my evening like a wave against the shore, soft but undeniable, a truth I can't ignore. You said your heart was fragile from the storms you've tried to tame, but even broken pieces warm when someone says your name. And I could feel you opening like a letter that you feel, afraid that every word inside would echo what you feel. I love the way your heart unfolds, slow like sun on winter road. You tremble, even when you lose control. I love the way your heart unfolds. We wandered past the city where the lights can't chase the dark. Voice was soft and shaking like a half-forgotten spark. You said you learned that loving means believing through the pain and trusting in a stranger to help rebuild your name. But every time you falter, I'll be standing where you stand. Your courage is a promise hiding gently in your hands. I love the way your heart unfolds, opening through every fold. braver than you've ever known. Even if tomorrow tests the dreams we try to hold, our love. You sat beside the river where the skyline met the blue. Your silhouette was trembling like the night was holding you. I asked what weighed your heartbeat. You said everything and more. But in your eyes I saw a truth worth fighting for. And the moment felt like breathing for the first time in the dark. A fragile warmth unfolding from the corners of your heart. Under the quiet skyline, your soul began to shine. Every worry you'd been hiding slowly fell behind. Even if the world forgets the reasons why we tried, I'll remember who you were. Under the quiet skyline. Where the shadows learned your face, you spoke of old goodbyes that time refused to erase. I held your trembling fingers like a promise soft and true, and whispered even share is more than you could know. Even if tomorrow fades into the afterglow, I'll remember how you loved under the quiet skyline. We met beneath the streetlight where the noise began to fade. Your voice was soft and trembling like a song the night had made. You said love feels like a journey with no map to keep you safe. But in the warmth of your uncertainty, I found a resting place. And though your past was scattered like a sky of broken stars, I saw the constellations hiding gently in your scars. In the place where the evening learns our names, we held each other close and let the world rearrange. like a quiet